Hi, you guys. I'm Anya. I'm a channel and Akashic reader, and today we're doing the June energy update 2025. You guys, can you believe it is June already? Half the year is gone. Oh my goodness. So, energy update, what is it actually? When I channel an energy update, I channel basically the energies that are present in the field. I ask the guides, so my team, how do these energies interact with us? On what level of the collective are they working? What do they bring up? What they're good for? What they're here for? And usually they come with some challenges or little traps, maybe we can tap into or not, how to avoid those. And this is the advice they come up with. This is what they say. So let's look what's ahead of June. There is still upheaval in your collective, which will be more apparent in the second half. And what you can do right now is to go within and look at those energies within. So when you do not feel comfortable in your bodies yet, then you're still experiencing difficulties when looking at you in the mirror. Your self-image is maybe not as positive as you would like. You do not feel confident at looking at yourself and tell yourself, I love you. You are my most beautiful and cherished vessel. This is my most beautiful and cherished self having a human experience right now. If you're not there yet, please focus only on your bodies and on the feeling that you create in co-creation with your bodies from within. You need to be calm inside of you before you can look for calmness and peace with the next neighbor you have, the next friend you have, the next family member you have, the next being you have. And when you are there, when you can achieve peace within yourself and peace within your closest environment, it will automatically translate to a smoother state of the collective mind, meaning that also battlefields will calm down and a more positive solution will be obvious and more plausible. So this is a fine balance you must find in June between taking a step back from being over serious with spiritual work or spiritual practices in particular. So do not attach yourself to a very strict routine. Go against your body. Sometimes rise when you're still tired or when you feel I would need another hour of sleep actually today. Or, when you have a headache, don't go meditate because this will overburden your crown. Heavy energies or high energies will only disturb your crown and more, in the meaning of there will be much more energy going on your head, and this is translating into pressure on your head. And when you are already oversensitive there, when there's overstimulation already ongoing, it's not helpful. So then please have rest. Don't meditate for meditation's sake. This is what we want to say. And look for the human you. What does the human you enjoy every now and then? So do have a piece of candy if you like. Do make the exception to the rule. Mm, be a naughty child and do something you ordinarily would not do. But that might give you some joy today. And cut yourself some slack. We mean literally give yourself a holiday, give yourself a break from very dutiful lives. So many of you, they have their duties every day and they follow their rules and routines, however self-obliged. Please step back from that for a little while and just be a child again. Just be curious again about the day, about the life you have ahead. And enjoy that within yourself. Go into much contemplation about yourself, but in a more natural way. Just, interact with life, interact with nature, interact with animals and plants and all the good things that nature offers you as a learning field, as a learning projection, as a learning surface. Just watch little ducklings play in the water. Look at little birds trying to fly for the first time. You can learn so much more sometimes from the simplest things around you than from the highest philosophical scriptures. Do not overcomplicate a very complicated matter. Make it simple. Make it simple. This is a wonderful approach to anything and everything. Concentrate only on the now. Do not think ahead. Yes, sometimes it is obvious how this will gonna end, or there is a very real threat to your peace of mind in your life. My job is only secure for the next month. I do not know where the money will come from then. My family is still in this region of the world and it's not going to be safe in the next few weeks. Focus only on the now, only on the now. Try to be as much peaceful in your mind all the time, as much comfortable in your bodies all the time. Learn how to be comfortable within yourself. Learn how to be comfortable on this planet in the now. And take the energies. The energies are very, very high and taxing on many of your bodies. You're integrating much, much of your cosmic lines, of your cosmic lineages right now. So some of you will have dreams and visions, flashbacks, feeling they are being contacted by family members who have passed on or by cosmic beings. This world seems to be or have become a little more magical. Do not question that. Just accept it and be the curious child. The second half of the month, it's even more important to keep going in that regard. There will be more energy because you will have integrated a lot. Energies will be very, very fast and accelerating a lot. And whenever it is an accelerating process, it is not helpful to be overly quick. It is more helpful to step back again and be a bit slow. Let the energy move you in a direction, because humans tend to mimic the force that they encounter. When somebody is quick in front of them, they tend to be quite hectic. This is not fight or flight. This is going with the energies. So let yourself roll into these energies. Let yourself be guided into the energies. Stay in the present moment as much as you can. We cannot stress this enough. Stay in the present moment. Don't overthink things. Don't overly focus on something in particular. Stay grounded and stay so much in yourself. Work on the positive image of yourselves, because this is, we feel, lacking in many of you. There is a lot of guilt and there is a lot of shame in the collective. There is a lot of question marks as to how is this right or how is this wrong? Is there a right or is there a wrong? And it is usually a question of observance. And observance can only happen completely when there is grounding, when there is calm and peace, open-mindedness, respect in all directions, and openness also to that there must not, or there might not necessarily be, an outcome of one kind. Sometimes this can be a very satisfactory conclusion. There is no outcome right now. We have to accept this. And can you go beyond? Can you see beyond When there is no outcome of a certain situation, what does this do to the ones involved? How can you still stay connected then? How can you still stay content in that space with each other? This is only possible when you can stay content and connected to yourself and into your own vessel. Then you can be a projection surface and extend the light outwards. Reflect the light of the other one back. We would say to be the most mindful you can ever be. When you sit down for meals, thank the meal. Imagine that you will be fully nourished into every cell of your body. When you stand in the shower, if you have running water, close your eyes and imagine you're showered with love. Imagine you're showered with light. Imagine everything that is negative or talking you down is just washed away and you're the purest form of yourself. When you go to sleep, when you lie in bed at night, even when you don't have a bed, when you lie on the ground, it does not matter. Talk to your body. Be thankful for all it did for you today and tell it to get the best rest it can right now. Tell all your cells they will be fully refreshed and nourished through the sleep and awakened to much joy in the morning. When you see the sun, greet it and be open for its light. When you see another one, think of it as solid love and greet it with joy and love and respect, of course, but mostly with joy that they are here, that they go this journey with you. How exciting that you can do this all together. How exciting that you can be all connected, even if you do not have family relationships with each other on this planet. Yes, on a higher level, you all do. You're all children of this Gaia, right? You're all children of this sun. Ponder this often, that you are all the same, that you're all made of the same elements, that you all contain the same things, blood, bones. Ponder this often. And think, they have a different mind. They have a different brain, even though it does consist of the same elements, but still it thinks differently. And why is that? Because they have had different conditioning, experiencing, and being born into a different lineage than you, with different timelines and planetary constellations. So their experience is different, right? Yet you're all the same. You're making all this experience. This is the common denominator. This is the common denominator. You're all here on Earth, experiencing the same. However, you take not all the same from it. Each of you will take a different look at this, translate it into different things. But it is much more between you, and that is binding and reuniting you. Much more closeness is there between you than you ever think. And sometimes it is very, very important for you and can be very grounding in itself to realize that. When we let those thoughts behind of where we come from and what we think about this particular political thing or this particular topic where we cannot agree. This is so minuscule. This is so unimportant, considering all the rest that is binding you together in love and light. And that is connecting you so well. And that is just you. The other one is just you, having a different experience here. And how can you best support them? And how can they best support you? And it always starts when you look at yourself and how can I best support my vessel? How can I best support me being in this incarnation? So let June be your month of integration, of considering the light and your own light within this incarnation, of rediscovering your connection with your bodies and how you treat yourself before you treat anyone else. How much joy can you find within yourself? How much compassion and patience can you have for yourself? And when you find you are sufficient in this, you can extend this grace outwards to the others and be graceful with them, compassionate, patient, and loving, of course, loving always. Most of all, enjoy the ride, enjoy the travel. This is a whole journey for you. You're not on vacation. We know it does not feel like it at the moment. But if there is little resistance, there is a great joy. And June can be a very exhilarating month for you all. And we wish you all to have the most pleasant experience in this and the most pleasant discovery of the own inner light that you all carry. This can be a very big step. When you go about it like a child, just discover what is truly there. You can only succeed. We are delighted to have been invited today. We are delighted to be part of you.